la primera vez que voy a jugarlo. Vamos a ver de qué cómo comienza la historia.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Okay.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Alguien había puesto una cerca de alambre, pero creo que yo... Ok, no escuché. Ok. ¿Se puede correr? Ah, espérate. ¿Dónde? Ah, se puede acercar la vista con...
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Okay. Otro mundo. Ok, ya. Okay.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Okay. Lo que no sé si se pueden coger las cartas. Pues parece que no.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
No había regresado desde el funeral de mi hermano Lewis.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
En el testamento mi madre me dejó una llave, pero no me dijo para qué servía.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Tal vez pensó que yo sabría o pensó que el misterio me haría volver. No sé ni de qué se trata la historia. No sé si es de miedo, no sé. No creo que sea de miedo. Okay.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Nadie había pasado por aquí. Qué lindo está hecho, está muy bien hecho. Shit.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
De heredar la casa, jamás pensé que volvería.
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Pero ahora no veo. Tenía preguntas sobre mi familia cuyos no sé qué caramba. Dame un segundito. Tengo que acercarme a la pantalla. Estoy muy lejos. Estoy jugando desde el televisor.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Justo como la recordaba, tal como la había soñado. Pues mira, da una casa como de miedo. Yo no volvería. Menos que la renovara y la mejorara, pero así asusta.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond.
No, le
She
pregunté
said
a
it had
Edith
killed
por
her
el
husband.
dragón del estanque. Me dijo que había matado
I was 6.
a su marido.
It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Y tenía 6, incluso me pareció una broma muy extraña. Okay. Para allá no se puede coger. ¿Y para acá? No. Antes de entrar a la casa me gustaría explorar
As a
por el
child,
alrededor.
the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into
Durante mi
words.
infancia la casa me hacía sentir incómoda de una manera que no sabía explicar con palabras.
Now, as a 17-year-old,
Para los
I knew
17
exactly
sabía
what those words
exactamente
were.
que las palabras
I was afraid of the house.
tenía miedo de la casa. Pues hasta yo, todo miedo. Hasta yo. Vamos a ver si por aquí se puede entrar. Ok. Ah, se va a meter por aquí.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11. For the first time in years,
Por primera vez en años. Gracias, Bumblebee, por el hosteo.
I felt like I was home.
Me sentí como estaba en casa, como en casa.
The table was still a wreck from the night we
La
left.
mesa todavía estaba destrozada desde la noche que nos marchamos.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Si hubiera estallado una bomba, matando a todos los, pero salvando los... ¿Lo qué? No entendí. No sé qué decía. Shit.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Mira, hasta los videos siguen ahí. Okay.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
¿Qué se escucha?
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house.
Hasta la chimenea
After
tenía una
it sank.
historia y me dijo que los ladrillos procedían de la casa original después de que se hundiera. ¿Será esta la foto de ellos? ¿Qué dice ahí? The weird. Aquí. No, todavía no quiero ir a... ¿Se escucha? ¿Qué se escucha? Se escucha algo afuera. Espérate. Ah, va girándolo con el joystick.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Esas cajitas a mí no me gustan para nada. Y a veces se le queda un poco de cuerda y se prenden solas. Ok, adiós. Okay, veamos.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
¿Qué habrá pasado en esta casa? Mira, hasta clausuraste esta puerta. Esta es la sillita para subir. Esta casa da miedo. Se escucha como unos pasos.
Instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
En lugar de una familia solo quedaban los recuerdos de una.
Only one restaurant would deliver to our house. We had Chinese a lot.
Ah, los chinos llegan hasta el Everest si los dejan a llevarte comida.
After Louis started working at the cannery, we all got pretty sick of salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Okay, qué bueno. Ok, ya sabemos que el hermano se murió. El hermano se murió y todo el mundo se fue de esta casa. Por aquí fue donde yo llegué, creo, sí. ¿Sí? No sé. Sí, sí, sí. Vamos por aquí. Y me falta esta puerta.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Y de esa llave, segundo piso a lo mejor.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
¿Quién es Milton?
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Ok, estoy un poco perdida con los nombres. Ok.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Es que está muy linda.
Louis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000 leak. Under the sea.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping
Parece mi madre era
secrets.
muy buena para guardar el secreto. Pues mira, parece que sí.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Ah, ya.
Reading this,
Okay, ¿qué dice aquí?
maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Vaya, el hermano tenía razón. Y aquí él, pero ¿qué sería? ¿Que yo lo encerraba aquí o qué?
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
¿El cuarto de ella?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Ahí está, evidencia de que ahí hubo un animal. ¿Y aquí?
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Molly. Orcas Island Kale.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Ok, mira esa fecha, 1947. Y de aquí una vista a... parece un lago más bien. O no sé si sea la playa. Ok, aquí.
December 13th, 1947.
Hola, Coroncho.
Dear Diary, I'll
Coroncho.
be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Y fui a buscar algo de comer. Ahora parece que estamos con el personaje de Molly, me imagino. Pues mira, la verdad es que estoy tratando de averiguar de qué trata el juego, no sé. Lo puse porque está gratis en la PlayStation Plus. Quería probar algo nuevo, salí un poco de la rutina del PUBG y empezar a probar jueguitos nuevos. Y la verdad es que no sé de qué trata. Es la primera vez que voy a jugarlo. Me he estado dando cuenta pues que ella heredó esta casa. Cuando ella tenía 6 años vivía aquí con su hermanito. Me imagino que con su hermanita Molly. El hermanito murió y ella regresó ya ahora cuando adulta. La mamá le dio la llave y ella está explorando la casa. Eso es todo lo que puedo... Perdóname. Puedo ver qué es lo que está pasando.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Ok, se comió la comida guacala. Creo que fui yo la que le di eso, mejor dicho. Ah, no me diga que se come el pez. Pensé en... ¿En qué?
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Obvio que no. Ay. Bueno, pero ¿y qué más? Ah, por aquí. No, no, no. Ahí no vamos a entrar. Sí, algo como tipo suspenso.
My Halloween
Exploración.
candy was all gone.
Todas mis golosinas habían desaparecido. Pues vámonos por aquí.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Pero como que me encierra. Pase madre. Ok, pues ni modo.
I kept eating and eating.
No, 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 no te comas eso. Oh, shit. Esa noche...
I ate a lot of things that night.
Shit. Ni miremos para el inodoro. ¿Qué más? Tengo miedo de mirar hacia allá. Ah, qué bueno, no hay nada ahí de
Then I
comer.
heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
La golondrina.
I reached out for her.
Mira, hasta la ventana la tienen cerrada. Aunque ella es chiquita, puede ser que sea eso.
I was a cat.
Ok. ¿Y que brinco hacia allá o qué? Oh, sí.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
No, por aquí no podemos. ¿Dónde se fue? Ah, míralo allí. ¿Cómo llegamos allí? Por aquí no. Derecho allá. No creo que lleguemos allá. ¿Por aquí? No, sí. Y aquí. ¿Ese sonido? Sí. Estoy un poco confundido con esta rama. ¿Dónde era? Aquí.
The babies were all gone. I jumped and I almost got her.
Por poco la alcanzo.
I could tell she was getting really
Voy a
tired.
atrapar en la silla. ¿Y acá? Aquí sí.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits.
Conejos. Qué mala soy cazando. Ahí está uno. Ay, ay, ay. Y hay otro. Ahora sí.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Algo más grande, el gato, un perro.
A mama rabbit.
Escucho algo. Aquí.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Oh, oh. ¿Y ahora qué? Ay, 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 ay. Hay que llevarlo al agua, supongo.
I rolled
Whoa.
off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Ok, ya, ya, ya. Vamos, busquemos comidita.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Allá. Bueno, la vista no, como que no es muy clara la visión. Allí. ¿Y cómo uno baja? Aquí. Ay, ay, ay. Ah, es que están invertidos los controles.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Y hay otra. La misma.
opened my eyes, everything had changed.
¿Qué? ¿Qué soy ahora? Un gusano o algo, una anguila. ¿Anaconda? No sé. ¿Y qué tengo que hacer? Esa era mi víctima, un humano.
Now I was a
Posiblemente.
monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Me salvaste, mijo.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Sigilosamente. Permiso, letrecitas. Se fue.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Escucho a alguien, pero no sé en qué parte. Yo creo que es adentro. No tengo vista. Aquí está. No veo.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Por razón la tenía encerrada en su cuarto, pero la ventana tenía que clausurarla igual.
And the good smell went into an old pipe.
Se me deslicé por la arena y el agradable aroma me llevó hasta una vieja tubería. Y eso pasa en la vida real, la serpiente puede
I got
subir
closer and closer.
por el baño. Oh, llegó al baño de ella. No me diga que ya se comió el hermano. Por eso se fueron de la casa. No puede ser. ¿Qué hago? Todo mi estómago. Todo
All
mi
my
estómago.
stomach started growling.
No puede
And
ser.
suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Molly da mucho miedo.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Escuché un gato. ¿Será Molly?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Solía pasar mucho tiempo en la habitación de la bisabuela. Edie won't go. Okay.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Okay, ya sabemos quién es Edie.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Pues sí, literal lo mató, parece que se le cayó encima. Brown King Finch. Eso como estilo altar a él.
Her room was like a museum.
Lo recuerdo.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Ah, pero espérate, ¿se podrá ver más? Deja ver. No, solo eso. Join the great majority. ¿Qué más vemos aquí? Ok, aquí.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Okay.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Ese reguero de jaulas ahí da miedo.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Este ya lo vimos. Ah, ya ese lo vimos. Oye, pero a lo mejor será que quedamos ahí, no sé cómo hacerlo. Oh, sí.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Ya entiendo. O sea que No sé si estoy entendiendo bien, pero Molly entonces no era su hermana, era alguien que vivía en esa casa.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Y su desgracia.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Ok. El misterio de la muerte de, no sé, Odin Finch. Y aquí no podemos hacer nada. Ok, tanque de oxígeno. Y por aquí.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Vaya, vaya.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Mhm. No hay un secreto en este baño.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Ok.
It's
Ay,
in
ay,
the
ay.
last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Calvin Finch. Como estudio de fotografía o algo así.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Calvin Finch. Ok. ¿Y este cuarto de quién era? Fort Sam. Odin Finch National Park.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Ok. ¿Qué se supone que haga? mató.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Ay, no, no me diga que él se cae de ahí.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Este por lo que viene ese lugar tan peligroso.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Este tío estaba bien loco.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Bueno, pues ya sabemos lo que le pasó a Calvin. Aquí está.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Pobrecito.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Este era su lado de la habitación. Sí, está interesante, bastante interesante, me gustó. E integrarse con la historia. Aquí queda algo.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
No, 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 primero vamos acá.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Ok, quiero ver que no quede nada por aquí, que ven. Ya, por aquí fue que subimos ahorita, que venimos de abajo. Este era el cuarto que estaba clausurado, que por aquí es que debo de entrar. que no se me quede nada.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Ya, este es el cuarto clausurado.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent. She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Idiota.
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Otra vez, vamos con la muleta.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Sí, claro, aquí.
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
¿Qué hago? Pues que le voy a meter con... Toma. Ay, no pensaba que era el novio de ella.
Wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Ok, aquí.
Vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Qué malditos son.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
No puede ser.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh, shit.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Bueno, tal parece que todos han muerto en esta casa. Por aquí fue... Ok, aquí llegó. Otro pasadizo. Pero quiero ver si algo se me queda por acá antes de irme. Aquí nada. No, ya. Está bien.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
La caja está por aquí abajo.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Aquí era que tomaban los troncos para hacer las pinturas, supongo.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Ya ven un segundo.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Yo digo que yo siempre he pensado que prefiero morir antes que estar viviendo en un búnker. Vivir ahí tiene que ser algo traumatizante. Mejor lo acabo y ya.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
Oh shit, este tipo está trastornado.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
No puede ser.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
El ruido del... Estaba buscando el ruido del radio.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Pues este era el hombre topo que aquella dijo.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Y aquí supongo que él tiraba su basura.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real. I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Cierto, ¿quién hace eso?
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Okay, aquí están los animales de un lado y
3
los
of the
humanos del
gerbils
otro.
are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
No, aquí todos son de animales. Sí, sí. Cementerio de animales.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Finch, Finch, Edith, Walter y Barbara. ¿Cuántos son? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y con ella
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Y este era el monumento que se veía cuando el que estaba columpiándose se cayó por allí, en alguna parte.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
¿Y ahora qué?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Rayos, está embarazada y ella haciendo estas cosas.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Se le pudiera tirar así, pero no alcanza la cámara. ¿Qué más le tiro foto? Voy a ver algo más.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
La nevera.
Nothing quite like being outside.
Ok, eso no quiero tratarlo. Bueno, pues sí, no se ve nada.
Oop. A little more gas in the tank, I guess. Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Estoy buscando a qué tirarle.
Dad,
Aquí.
I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on you. Let me get behind you.
No,
Do
no
I
me
have to do
digas.
this?
Don,
Exacto,
you
no,
don't
no
have to do
tiene.
anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Pero no con eso. ¿Dónde está? Qué mal, tiré
Great
la foto y
shot,
justo
Don.
disparó. Exacto, tonto. Mira lo que hiciste.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Ah, ya. Yo puedo ir a... El tiempo está cambiando.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Voy a tratar de llegar.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so-
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh, shit. No, qué triste. Qué triste.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Calvin era el que estaba columpiándose. Wow. Yo definitivamente no viviría en esa casa. Wow. Estoy pensando si me cojo un tiempo libre porque necesito comer algo ya. Voy a regresar como más o menos como en alguna hora o 40 minutos. Voy a comerme algo y puedo continuar con la historia. Gracias a los que me están viendo. Si quieren déjenme un comentario ahora por si quieren decirme algo antes que me vaya. Les agradezco que estén ahí viéndome, gracias. Bueno, pues muchas gracias.